Did you know that there is a small structure in your brain, frequently called the gateway to the divine, capable of connecting you to elevated states of consciousness? What if I told you that ancient cultures and even Jesus' hidden teachings suggest that this connection could be the key to profound spiritual transformation? The pineal gland, often considered the third eye, is a mystery that combines science, spirituality, and tradition. Cultures like the Egyptian and Indian ones already saw it as a symbol of wisdom and perception beyond the ordinary. And today, modern research is beginning to uncover the depth of this small organ. What can it really do? Imagine the possibility of awakening a new perspective on life, a state where you feel more peace, balance, and connection with the universe. This is precisely what activating the pineal gland promises: a journey to the center of your being and a connection with something much greater. In this video, you will discover what no one talks about regarding this topic. We will explore how the pineal gland is described in the Gnostic Gospels, how it can be activated, and how it relates to Christ consciousness, a transformative concept that is accessible to everyone. Get ready to dive deeply into knowledge that unites science, spirituality, and tradition. Follow every detail, because what you learn today could change forever the way you see yourself and the world around you. Welcome to our channel. Here, we unveil the mysteries that connect science, spirituality, and self-discovery to help you reach your maximum potential. If you are seeking transformation and connection with something greater, you are in the right place. I am host's name, and this is the channel's name, a community of people committed to expanding their consciousness and transforming their lives. Our goal is to provide profound, practical, and inspiring content that will open new horizons for you. Now, I want to invite you to be part of this incredible journey. Comment below. I am part of this transformation, to show that you are committed to learning and to your own growth. Your voice is important to us, and together we can create a space for mutual transformation. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you don't miss any content. Every week, we bring new reflections, practices, and knowledge that can be the next step in your evolution. This is the perfect moment to become part of this ever-growing community. So, shall we go together? Your participation is what makes all of this worthwhile. We are here to learn, share, and grow. Now, let's delve into today's topic. Get ready, because it could completely transform the way you think and live. The pineal gland is one of the greatest mysteries of the human body. Despite its small size, it carries enormous symbolism in various cultures and spiritual traditions. Did you know that many ancient civilizations called it the third eye? But why has this small structure been associated with intuition, spiritual perception, and even enlightenment? For the Egyptians, the pineal gland was connected with the powerful symbol of the Eye of Horus, representing protection, wisdom, and vision beyond the physical world. In India, yogic traditions associate it with the Ajna chakra, the center of intuition. In modern science, it is recognized as the producer of melatonin, regulating our sleep-wake cycle. But there is much more behind it. And the most fascinating thing, the Gnostic Gospels, hidden texts attributed to Jesus' teachings, also point to the pineal gland as a gateway to the divine. They suggest that activating this gland can lead to the so-called state of Christ consciousness, a deep connection with the universe and the inner self. What exactly does activating the pineal gland mean? How can it influence our perception of reality and lead us to elevated states of consciousness? Science and spirituality are beginning to converge, showing that practices such as meditation, diet, and exposure to natural light can unlock the potential of this mysterious structure. Today, we will explore all of this. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you will discover how science, spirituality, and ancient teachings meet, revealing a powerful path to self-development. The answer to many of your questions could be within you, literally. The pineal gland occupies a central place in discussions about spirituality and science, and it goes far beyond its biological role. Often described as a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, it is surrounded by mystery and profound meanings. But what does activating this fascinating structure really mean? In Gnostic texts, such as the Gospel of Thomas, we find clues about the spiritual role of the pineal gland. One of Jesus' teachings speaks of making the two one, a reference to the unification of opposites, the body and the soul, the inner and the outer. This idea is often seen as a key to achieving elevated states of consciousness, with the pineal gland being the gateway to accessing this dimension. Modern science is also beginning to reveal mysteries that support these ancient concepts. Studies indicate that the pineal gland could play a fundamental role in altered states of consciousness, such as those experienced during deep meditations or lucid dreams. Some researchers have discovered calcium phosphate crystals in the gland, suggesting that it reacts to light stimuli in a unique way, even in total darkness. To awaken the potential of the pineal gland, spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, and chants are highly effective. These practices help calm the mind, harmonize the body, and open the way to a higher state of perception. In addition, a healthy diet, rich in natural foods and free from toxins like fluoride, is essential. Maintaining the health of the pineal gland and preventing its calcification is crucial. Activating the pineal gland is often associated with reaching the Christ consciousness, a state of deep connection with the universe and the inner self. This concept goes beyond religion, representing an experience of unity and understanding that transforms the way we perceive life. This spiritual journey, combined with physical care and consistent practices, proves to be a powerful path to personal evolution. The pineal gland is much more than a simple biological organ. For centuries, it has been revered as a portal to spiritual dimensions, frequently mentioned in traditions that link it to enlightenment and inner awakening. While science defines it as the producer of melatonin, its spiritual role is much deeper. Ancient cultures believed that its activation not only expanded perception, but also allowed connection with higher planes of existence. But how does this work in practice? In Gnostic texts, we find references that delve even deeper into the mystery. The Gospel of Thomas, for example, describes the integration of dualities, such as inner and outer, higher and lower, masculine and feminine. This integration, according to scholars of these texts, can only be achieved when one reaches an elevated state of consciousness, something many believe is possible through the activation of the pineal gland. This gland, described as the eye of the soul, acts as a mediator between the physical and the spiritual, helping to overcome the barrier between the material and the divine. Science, although it does not use the same mystical vocabulary, is beginning to reveal information that aligns with these beliefs. Studies show that the pineal gland contains small crystals capable of capturing and resonating with electrical and luminous stimuli. This suggests that it plays a unique role in processing information related to time, light, and even states of consciousness. During practices such as deep meditation, the activity of the pineal gland is believed to increase, allowing experiences of deep connection with the universe. This phenomenon aligns with spiritual traditions that suggest specific practices to awaken the pineal gland. Meditation, for example, is not just a method of relaxation, but also a powerful tool to calm the incessant flow of thoughts and create a state of receptivity. Deep breathing techniques, such as conscious breathing, stimulate the energy flow that runs through the body, enhancing the activation of the gland. Additionally, chants and mantras, such as those used in yoga or early Christianity, generate vibrations that, it is believed, align the practitioner's energy with higher frequencies. Diet plays another essential role in this process. Natural foods, such as fresh vegetables, fruits, and nuts, are highly recommended for their antioxidant properties, which protect the pineal gland from damage caused by free radicals. Avoiding toxins like fluoride is also crucial, as it is one of the main causes of calcification of the gland, a problem that compromises its functionality. Many traditions advocate fasting and detoxification as additional methods to purify the body and prepare the mind for spiritual awakening. But we cannot ignore the importance of natural light. Daily exposure to sunlight not only regulates circadian rhythms, promoting hormonal balance, but also strengthens the function of the pineal gland. Simple practices, such as watching the sunrise or spending time outdoors, become true rituals of reconnection with nature and oneself. For many people, these moments of contemplation are the first steps towards spiritual transformation. Activating the pineal gland is not just about external practices, but also about creating an internal state of readiness. This requires a constant balance between body, mind, and spirit. The idea of Christ consciousness, frequently associated with this process, is described as a state of unity, not only with the divine, but with all existence. This concept transcends religion, representing an experience of clarity, peace, and integration. For those seeking this path, patience is essential. It is not about instant transformation, but a gradual process in which each practice, whether meditation, diet, or exposure to natural light, acts as a brick in building an elevated state of consciousness. The pineal gland, with its dual biological and spiritual role, becomes the epicenter of this evolution, allowing you to reach what many call enlightenment. It is fascinating how science and spirituality, historically seen as opposites, converge at this point. While the former demystifies the biological functioning of the pineal gland, the latter reminds us that there is more in the universe than what our eyes can see. Through the combination of these two perspectives, we can begin to understand the true power that exists within us. A power that, when activated, can transform not only our perception, but our entire reality. The pineal gland, this small organ hidden in the center of the brain, has revealed itself as a fascinating meeting point between science and spirituality. From its association with the third eye in spiritual traditions to its importance in regulating biological functions such as sleep, it encapsulates the deepest aspects of the human being, the connection between body, mind, and spirit. But how does all of this impact your daily life? First, it is important to recap what we have learned. The pineal gland has been revered by cultures such as the Egyptian and Indian ones, associated with the Eye of Horus and the Ajna chakra, respectively. In Gnostic texts, such as the Gospel of Thomas, it is considered a portal to Christ consciousness, a state of spiritual unity and clarity that transcends the material world. Modern science reinforces its complexity, suggesting that it could influence altered states of consciousness and provide experiences that connect the individual with an expanded perception of reality. Activating the pineal gland, as we have discussed, is not an immediate process, but a continuous journey. It requires consistent practices that align body and mind. Meditation and prayer are fundamental for calming thoughts and opening space for deeper perceptions. Diets rich in natural foods and free of toxins, such as fluoride, are essential to preserve its functionality. And we cannot forget natural light, which regulates its cycles and strengthens its role in the harmony of the organism. But what makes all of this so significant is its direct impact on your perception and quality of life. A healthy pineal gland can help promote emotional balance, reduce stress, and create a sense of connection with something greater. Beyond that, it allows you to explore deeper layers of yourself, understanding your relationship with the universe in a transformative way. The Gnostic texts remind us that true enlightenment is not something external, but an internal process of self-discovery. When Jesus speaks about uniting opposites, the inner and the outer, the higher and the lower, he invites us to transcend the limitations of the ego and access a state of harmony. The pineal gland is often seen as the epicenter of this transformation, a key to unlocking perceptions and experiences that bring us closer to the divine. Science supports this idea in a more practical way. Studies indicate that practices such as meditation and deep breathing not only stimulate the pineal gland, but also improve cognitive and emotional functions. This means that the benefits go beyond spirituality, positively impacting your mental health, resilience, and ability to face the challenges of daily life. By combining science, spirituality, and practice, you can transform your relationship with the world around you. Imagine living with greater clarity, peace, and purpose. This is the power of accessing Christ consciousness through practices that connect you to yourself and the universe. Now, it's up to you to take the first step. How about starting today by incorporating a daily practice to strengthen your connection with the pineal gland? Perhaps a moment of meditation at dawn or a conscious choice of foods that nourish your body and soul. Small habits can trigger big changes. The pineal gland is not just a biological organ, it is a reminder that something greater operates within us. Its activation is not about dogmas or beliefs, but about awakening an innate human potential, one that allows us to transcend limitations and access a richer, more connected life. Science and spirituality together show us that true awakening begins from within. If you've made it this far, congratulations! You are closer to unraveling the mysteries of your own existence and exploring the infinite potential that lies within you. Remember, everything starts with a choice. Choose to expand your awareness, live with purpose, and immerse yourself in this journey of self-discovery. If you've made it this far, congratulations! Your determination and curiosity show that you are committed to your personal and spiritual growth. This is a big step toward transformation. Now it's time to put this knowledge into practice. Comment below, I made it to the end, I am persistent, and I am ready to grow. Show that you are determined to transform your life and activate your full potential. Your participation makes a difference, and we want to know what you think about this topic. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and share this video with someone you think needs to know this information. We have many other incredible contents waiting for you that can help you on your journey of evolution and discovery. Finally, remember that every step you take on this journey matters. Whether meditating, adjusting your routine, or simply reflecting on what you learned today, you are building the path to a more connected, conscious, and purposeful life. See you in the next video. Until then, keep exploring the infinite potential that exists within you.